Thank you very much. Well, I've been performing illusions for a long time, and it's interesting because about 15 years ago, I was on this tour in Southeast Asia, performing in a little country called Sri Lanka. It's a little island south of India. And while we were there, I performed an illusion with an old antique table, very similar to this one that we brought here to the studio today. And after the show, this guy came up to me and he's like, "Hey, where'd you get that table?" I was like, "Why are you asking?" And he goes on to explain to me that he knows where I got it. He doesn't know where I know this man from. I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And he explains that in his village there in Sri Lanka, there's a man who has a table that looks like mine, but the guy who has the table claimed it can move around. He said the table could actually slide across the floor without anyone touching it. Now, he said that was possible because of spirits, that they were manifesting their presence by making the table move. As an illusionist, I knew it was easy for people to be deceived and that what I do and what magicians do are just tricks, but I was skeptical. So I just decided I'm just gonna go visit this guy to do a little research. And what I discovered that day absolutely shocked me. It actually taught me a valuable life lesson that I will never forget. I will tell you what that was in a moment, but first I want to perform this for you. The same illusion, keyword illusion, that I did for the people in Sri Lanka. To do that, I need some more help from someone in the audience. I'd love to actually get someone from our studio audience here on stage. I see a lady, she's right up there about 3 rows back. Come on up, everybody clap for her. Give her a big round of applause. Welcome her to the stage. Come on up, come on up. Hi. Thank you for volunteering. I'm Harris. What's your name? Tasha. Very nice to meet you, Tasha. Where are you from? Here in Nashville. That's awesome. Hendersonville. Love that. Love that. I'm going to place the table right here in between you, and I want you to stand over there on that side. Okay. Tasha, you are here on stage right now to ensure that all these people and the governor over there at the desk and all the people watching at home, that what they're about to experience is actually exactly what they would experience if you were inches away from this table where you are. Okay. You also have a simple job to do. There's a tablecloth draped across the top of the table. I want you to hold on to the corners of the table. Just hold one corner in each hand. I'm going to do the same thing on my side with my hands. Tasha, no matter what happens, do not hold this table down. Okay? Don't hold it down with the tablecloth. Don't put any downward pressure on it. Just hold the corners light like this with plenty of slack. Okay. If this works, sometimes it doesn't. If the table decides to move, I just need you to move with the table. Okay. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Have a good look underneath the tablecloth. Whoa. Okay, all right. Let go, let go, let go. All right, let's give Tasha a big round of applause for volunteering. Tasha, thank you so much for coming up. You may be seated. Well done, well done.
That was fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
This is incredibly entertaining. It's an enormous amount of fun. I'm a sucker for magic tricks, I gotta tell you. But what you're telling us is that there really isn't magic behind it.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, people refer to us as magicians, and you think the stuff that they see us do on stage, we even call it magic, even though deep down most of us know it's just a trick. But it's funny because it is all fake, but yet we look at things in the world around us, and cynicism is so thick in our culture that we look at things that are very real and very magical, but we have a tendency just to roll our eyes in cynicism and go, oh, that's the stuff that doesn't matter. Because magic isn't something you see a magician do, it's what you feel, right? When the table started floating, you weren't seeing magic, but you felt it. It's that childlike wonder, that sense that maybe I don't know what's possible. Maybe there's more going on than what I can see, smell, taste, touch, and hear.
You are headed out on a tour all across America. It's called the Compassion Live Real Magic tour. What do you do in your shows? Because I know a lot of us would love to come see the full show.
Sure, yeah. Well, it's called the Real Magic Tour, not because any of the magic that we do on stage is real, but again, throughout the show, we're going to tell a story that reawakens a little bit of sense of that childlike wonder. And we can reawaken that wonder. It gives birth to childlike faith and possibility. We begin to use our imaginations to dream and create again the way that God intended, instead of using our imaginations to worry and fear. Worry is a misuse of imagination. And so I used to think that imagination was this childlike thing that we stop using when we grow up. I see grown-ups using their imagination every single day to worry and fear. And I think that's a misuse of it.
I hope people will come see you. And I'm going to ask Heath to tell us all about where they can find out where to come see you and how to get your materials.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you.
Well, if you'd like to put a little wonder and magic back in your life, get out to see his Real Magic Tour. You can learn more at CompassionLive.com. And if you'd like to invite Harris III to your next event, visit HarrisIII.com. By the way, that's not a Spanish song. It's Harris3Eyes.com.